Welcome back to the channel Mzansi Screen Time. It's your host here live from Joburg on this beautiful Saturday afternoon, 17 January 2026. And we're going extra deep into the hottest political stories blowing up across the country right now. Timelines are on fire, Parliament is still buzzing from this week's sessions, and the drama is coming from every direction. Corruption allegations, foreign policy crises, murder investigation bombshells, provincial power shifts, and more. If you want the full, unfiltered breakdown of what's shaping South African politics heading into this election year, you're locked in. We're covering every major story with all the context, implications, and why it matters to you. Let's dive straight in. First up, one of the most explosive stories making rounds. Controversial businessman Vusimuzi Ket Matlala is back in the spotlight over allegations that he tried to secure a massive 70 million rand deal to operate a private luxury VIP terminal at OR Tambo International Airport. We're talking exclusive lounges, private immigration lanes, the full elite treatment. A project that would have given serious power and excess at South Africa's gateway. Reports say Matlala was actively chasing the funding and leveraging high-level connections to push it through. This comes on top of the ongoing citizenship saga, where authorities in Eswatini have now confirmed his ID there was issued irregularly, meaning claims of no dual citizenship don't hold up. People are asking the big questions. How do certain individuals keep popping up in these high-stakes deals? Is this about real business or influence networks? With tenders and state assets involved, expect more scrutiny and possibly investigations in the coming weeks. Next, the Iran naval exercises fallout is getting even messier. Defense Minister Angie Motshekga has ordered a full probe into whether President Cyril Ramaphosa's specific instructions about Iran's participation in the recent joint drills were ignored or overridden. Those exercises with Russia, China, and Iran off the KwaZulu-Natal coast already sparked international backlash, especially from the United States under the new Trump administration, and heavy criticism from opposition parties like the DA, who called it reckless. The ANC and DIRCO are standing firm on non-alignment and BRICS solidarity. But if this investigation finds deliberate disregard for presidential directives, it could expose serious cracks in cabinet discipline and GNU unity. This isn't just procedural, it's about whether South Africa's foreign policy decisions are risking economic and security partnerships at a time when we need investment and stability the most. Parliament delivered pure fireworks this week, and the standout moment came from Crime Intelligence Head Lieutenant General Dumisani Khumalo. Under intense questioning, he admitted, yes, it's possible some SAPS members have information on who's behind high-profile political assassinations, including DJ Warras, Babita Deokaran, and others. He tied it to powerful criminal syndicates and ongoing corruption challenges inside the police. In the same appearance, Khumalo denied state capture links to himself, named investigator Paul O'Sullivan as a person of interest in certain cases, and confirmed the irregularities around Ket Matlala's Eswatini citizenship. These revelations have reignited public anger over whistleblower safety and police accountability. For the DJ Warras family and everyone mourning him, this admission hurts even more. It suggests answers might be closer than we think, but systemic issues are blocking justice. Down in KwaZulu-Natal, the political landscape is shifting dramatically. The National Freedom Party, holding that crucial single seat after the collapse of the provincial unity government, is now the ultimate kingmaker. They're heading into separate meetings with both the ANC and the MK party to discuss possible alliances. Whoever wins NFP support could control the province and set the tone for the 2026 local elections. With MK continuing to gain ground, the ANC desperate to hold power, and service delivery frustrations boiling over, these talks could lead to new coalitions, floor crossing, or even bigger realignments. KZN has always been a battleground. Whatever happens here will send shockwaves nationwide. more inter-party warfare. The MK party is demanding that the Hawks launch an immediate investigation into DA ministers, including John Steenhuisen, over allegations of links to the controversial lion bone trade. They claim evidence of conflicts of interest and unethical practices. The DA has dismissed it as political mudslinging ahead of elections, but if the Hawks open a formal probe, this could drag on and further strain GNU relations at national level. On the diplomatic side, President Ramaphosa is hosting Madagascar's new leader, Colonel Michael Randrianirina, for bilateral talks. Coming after Madagascar's own recent political turbulence, the focus is on strengthening trade, maritime security, and regional cooperation through SADC. It's lower key compared to the Iran drama, but important for building Southern African ties and addressing shared challenges like climate impacts and economic recovery. And in party internal drama, Action SA's Olani Khumalo, the mayoral candidate for Ekurhuleni, is set to hand himself over to police following serious assault allegations. The party says they're treating it with the utmost seriousness and supporting due process. But this is a major setback for Action SA as they try to project clean governance and attract voters disillusioned with the bigger parties. Mzansi 2026 is already living up to the hype. These stories show everything is connected. Corruption probes feeding into public trust issues, foreign policy choices affecting coalitions, murder investigations exposing systemic rot, and provincial battles setting up the big election fight. Ordinary South Africans are watching closely because jobs, safety, services, and accountability are on the line. Which story has you talking the most today? Kat Matlala's airport ambitions and citizenship mess, the Iran probe and potential cabinet fallout, Khumalo's chilling admissions on assassinations, or the KZN kingmaker drama that could change everything? Drop your full, honest takes in the comments. Let's break it down together and keep the conversation going. If you're loving these in-depth political roundups, hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. We're dropping fresh Mzansi updates every day. Turn on notifications so you catch everything first. Share this with your friends and group chats. And tell me in the comments what topic you want a solo deep dive on next. We're keeping the pulse on what really matters. Stay informed, stay active, stay safe out there, Joburg. Peace.